Hello friends, welcome to my videos. So in this video we are going to discuss about how to get visitor visas for the spouses of Canadian permanent residents and citizens. Before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe because I regularly upload videos, and if you have any concern, any question, anything that you want to ask, feel free to ask. Alright guys, so when it comes to the visitor visa applications for Canadian permanent resident and citizens spouses, we find that the rejection rate is higher than normal visitor visa applications. There are various reasons for it, and basically, or I should say mostly, people apply for these visitor visas when they actually start sponsoring their spouses, and they want to live with their spouses while the process is in progress. So for a case officer, I mean a visa officer, when they evaluate such cases, they see that the person who's going to come in on a visitor visa has a spouse, so the chances of breaching visitor visa condition and living here permanently are higher. So that is why the rejection rate is high, but getting a successful visitor visa through this process is not impossible. Again, for a visa officer point of view, both applications, like 1 year sponsorship application, second year visitor visa application, both are different, and he needs to evaluate both applications as per the guidelines. So let me tell you my story. Like when I was sponsoring my spouse, I had applied for visitor visa while her sponsorship was in progress, so it was refused 2 times before I got her successful visitor visa in the third time, and after that her sponsorship application was also approved. So instead of entering as a visitor, she ultimately entered as a permanent resident. But let me tell you what are the things we did. So in the first application when we tried, um, like for her intention to return and not to work over here, I showed my financial statements, my income, everything that I could say that okay, I'm gonna support and she does not need to work, and plus she had a job and she had a good reason to go back, but that was denied. I mean the visa was denied. In the second time again we filed the application with some more evidence, with some more information, and we tried to show some more dependency, but again that was denied. In the third time what we showed, like she had some properties, she used property documents, physical assets in India, to show that okay, she does hold physical assets in India, and then we applied and it was finally granted to us. Of course, by that time our sponsorship application was also at probably the last stage because I was already approved as a sponsor, and the application for further processing was already sent to the New Delhi visa office. So at the last stage it was I mean when we applied for the third time and we showed these things, it was actually approved. So the point here I want to say you guys is, like if you have a spouse who you are sponsoring, or you may not be sponsoring, I mean if he or she is a spouse of a permanent resident or a citizen of Canada, you need to show some additional dependencies that may convince a case officer to allow your to approve your application, because the case officer should be convinced that your spouse, the principal applicant who has filed a visitor visa, has high chances to go back after the application after the allowed stay, and would not breach any condition. So I shared my story with you, and I hope it's gonna help you out. So I hope you like this video. Make sure to give it a like and comment. If you have any concern, any question, anything that you want to ask, feel free to ask. Thank you guys.